Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today we are doing coffee and cards. We haven't done this for a little bit, so we're just going to do a general energy reading, and then we will get into some viewer questions. So welcome as anyone joins. Please just drop a comment. Let us know you're here. And we hope, please just take whatever part of this message resonates and leave the rest. As it is a general reading, it cannot resonate fully for everybody. So just take what part you connect to, you listen to your intuition. So we are using the Archangel Metatron Oracle cards today, Self-Mastery Oracle. So we're just going to see what is the current energy. We tried to do a couple of videos yesterday, different mics, neither time it works. So, so we're trying today live. So, please let us know you're here. Let us know you can hear us well. And we are going to go from there. So what is the current energy for today, March 19th, where I am? These messages are timeless. So whenever this message finds you, just know that it is a message for you. Hi, Corinne. How are you doing today? We are just going to do a general and then get into some messages. So what is the current energy? Okay, the first card that came out is the card of endings. It says you were held. So just know that sometimes things have to end for something new to start. And then we get the Tree of Life, which is travel on, which we feel is saying there is new energy and opportunity coming in right now. The bottom of the deck is the Void, which is, retreat, rest, pause. So know that we are getting ready to go into spring. We're right at that equinox time. Winter is ending. We are going into something brand new. The astrology is about to really blow us up. Not literally, but we're going to have a couple eclipses. The second eclipse, it's the sun, the moon, and Chiron at 19 degrees Aries. Aries is the beginning. So we feel like it's saying it's going to be a beginning of a brand new way of expressing, healing your Chiron, seeing your Chiron, which is your wounded healer, the thing you were here to heal. So just know in this next couple of weeks, things can be leaving your life. You can have uncertainty, this came out of the clear blue. I had no idea, it was coming, but you know what? Be open to the unknown, because if it's the known, it's what what we've always done. And we usually want something different. We're normally trying for a different result. So to get that, you have to be up for the unknown. So I feel like there's a huge ending. One of the videos we did yesterday, we did two with no sound. And one of them was about the masculine is going from a situation that was really happy, the 10 of Cups, to have a new clarity on it, move now to the 10 of Swords, to the future, that contract being completed and moving on. And she said, look, there's the 10 of Cups. So that energy was really strong yesterday. I posted it. Dave's like, no sound. Come back. And then I did another video and he goes, no sound, different mic. So it's just clearly a day for me not to be heard yesterday. So we took strong message with that. And somebody even commented in our comments, because we posted some shorts about that video, the reference of that. So it was brought back to my mind. And as soon as we saw that ending card, we flashed right back to that reading, to where it's the masculine is going through a huge ending. Are you ready for something brand new, something the unknown? Because the Void is the unknown. Are you ready for the unknown? Are you ready? We feel like you've had the past, you've done, you've had the cycles, you've done it. You've been planting new seeds about putting the things down that didn't serve you. It's a great time for that, stepping into your power. We definitely feel that the feminine is doing that, doing her healing. And you know what? the masculine is too. He is, over here definitely feeling in his power. Definitely looks like he's contemplating his next move with that chess piece. Headspace, the Two of Pentacles, which is about making a choice. You get to decide. Either you can keep repeating the same cycle, or you can say, hey, universe, hey, God, surprise and delight me today. Show me that my work is paying off. Show me, show me the proof in that. The proof is in the pudding. And look, there's the divine feminine right there. It's funny because we started out thinking about a twin flame reading, and clearly this is. The seeds have been planted for the future. Are you ready to reap that reward of all that you have planted? Because we feel like the current environment is the healing of the heart. We're at the end of this cycle. Are you ready to move into something new? Fire, passion, surprise, delight, the next phase on your mission. With this, it makes me feel like that light body's being activated. Are you following your path? Are you doing the healing work? Are you knowing your power? Queen of Cups, everybody sees you as that energy, being in that meditative state. Boy, you really feel like your flow is going. You really feel in that place that you're feeling your emotions, you're feeling happy, you're being balanced, you're being grounded, you're in a really good emotional place. You're not chasing things are beginning to chase you. Beautiful energy. The hopes and fears card is the King of Swords, and I feel like that is the feminine's hope, that the masculine is trying. We're hoping the masculine's getting clarity. Do they see the steps they need to take? And I feel like they do. I feel like they're definitely getting that clarity. They're over here deciding their next move. And the outcome is the King of Pentacles. So definitely the masculine is going to be taking a step, has worked on his stability, is feeling confident, we feel, in that, gaining the clarity. And we feel like the masculine is coming forward. The message yesterday said they are ending that old pattern of what they thought served them best. They're having new clarity about it. They're putting that shit down, whatever that means for each of them. Then we get the Page of Wands, which is a message about new action. You might not even get the message. You might see on social media where they've taken up a new hobby. They're doing something unexpected, and you're going to have some kind of awareness of that new action that they're taking. And then you're not going to know how to think about it. You're going to have a choice. Well, you're going to know. You're going to have a choice. You can think, oh no, they're doing this, or you can think, you know what, good for them. They are working on their stuff. If they are making this kind of huge change and stepping out of their box, you know what, they are doing the work. And you know what, you get to decide how you look at that message. Focused intention, are you focusing on your work? No, if you are, so are they. So keep following that inspired action. Be very focused on what do you want. Like, she's got the world at her feet, and making, that choice. Are you doing the same? Because as you focus on what you do want, like Dave told me today or yesterday, he's like, you're right. You really do get what you focus on. Yeah, you do. Honestly, you do. If you're focusing on, your life is in a very great place, and you're focusing on the gratitude of it, you're going to have many more things to be grateful for. And if you're focusing on the hardship of your life, you're going to have more hardship. So you get to decide what you want to do, because we get the Call in Spirit card, which is in moments of confusion or clarity, sit in the power, call in spirit, meditate, have that relationship with spirit. We feel like in a brand new way, because you get something new. Be open to the new opportunities coming towards you. They were saying this morning, the veil's really thin. Yeah, meditate. You would be surprised at the messages you can get. And then we get upgrade in progress. Please hold. A pause is needed. Take some time to nurture yourself, which definitely we've been doing the last, couple of weeks, pulled our energy back and, focusing on different aspects of our life. So be ready for big endings that are going to push things surprisingly forward. You get to determine how you focus on it. we do have the masculine and the feminine here. So this does appear to be a twin flame reading or a relationship reading of some sort. So are you ready for a brand new relationship? Are you ready for it in a brand new way? Yes, so we are going to clean it up and then we are going to do some questions as this is coffee and cards. We are doing oracle cards for free, and if you would like more than that, we ask you to donate for a tarot reading. So we would like to welcome Corinne, Karen. How is everyone doing today? Are you ready to jump into this brand new season? We feel like there's so much excitement coming, like so much. Like the message yesterday was, the masculine is, ending something that they felt at some point was very much their, the thing that could possibly lead them to their happiness. With now some new information or new consideration, new clarity, they have now figured out that they want something different. So don't be surprised if you don't see some new communication, if not directly from them. Somebody says, did you hear about this? Or did you see this? Or be open to something in the past that they maybe had believed was going to make them happy. Because the reading yesterday, it was like the past energy was the Ten of Cups and the current energy form was the Ten of Swords. And then the Justice card. So we felt like that was, saying that contract has been fulfilled. It has ran its cycle from the Ten of Cups to the Ten of Swords. And they now see that that's not what's for their highest good. So we feel like they are going to be, if they're in some other kind of situation for whatever group of twins that's for, know that we feel like the masculine is ending a cycle. So we hope that reaches you well. What is A's energy for me? Yeah. And we are using the Archangel Metatron cards today. Yay! So what are you up to, Miss Corinne? How have you been doing? And yeah, PayPal or YouTube takes like 30%. But we greatly appreciate YouTube for the platform they're putting us on, so we gladly do that. But yes, please, you can always donate to our PayPal. So we are going to get what are A's feelings for me? An 8, you get the card of signs. Awesome. So you get the card of signs. It's funny because Dave and I just saw a bluebird out by our little waterfall fountain out front, pondless waterfall. Have to get that right. So look, there are signs. So look at the signs that are coming, that are around you. Always signs. So Corinne, we are getting you next to General. And Corinne, we feel like huge changes coming with this, with the 2 eclipses. The second eclipse is at 19 degrees Aries, the sun, the moon, and Chiron. Yeah, signs like repeating numbers, hearing that the same name as your person, but not that person specifically. So you have to look for like signs directed at them. Like when my mom's around, she rings my wind chime. So like you have to, yes. And you have to assign meaning to those. What do ones mean for you? Ones are about new beginnings. Threes are about manifesting, and feminine energy, that divine feminine energy. So, and sometimes if I get it, I'll look something up, or, if I keep seeing the same number repeating. So, Corinne, we are doing a general for you. And Corinne, the first card you get is letting go. Time for release. And, in that general, it was about ending. So definitely in that general, what do you need to let go of? Because that's like a strong one. She's like, nothing else came out with that. Like, that's a very strong message about letting go. Maybe of control. Be control. Corinne, you're a planner. You like to you know what I hear with that? I plan and God laughs. Like, and that's true. Like, I'm like, oh, this is what I want. If you can be like general with what you want, when you want to like try to like control, if you're trying to control it, that's the ego, and you're going to get the very same results. And we feel like you want the unknown, you want the sweep you off your feet magic, because then we get lilac, higher realms, and magic. Funny how that is. So, are you ready to be swept off your feet? Are you ready for the magic? Because then we get red, which is safety, strength, and power, which we feel like you like to be in that, stable energy. It's also root chakra energy. This feels like, third eye chakra, crown chakra to me. Oh, thank you, Karen. We will get to you as soon as we're done with Corinne here. Corinne. Corinne, do you have any like Native American kind of roots at all? Like, that was just like a complete download of that. So, where is your do you have any like family connection, ancestors? If you're called to that spiritual energy, past life. If not this life, past life, like past life, like that's really like Dave. It's funny. Dave is very called to the Native American Indians. I'm very called to the energy of Indians. India. So, and that's because Dave's has past life there, and I have the other past life. So, whatever energy with that you're called to, Corinne, I would investigate it. Because I feel like there is a message there for you, because like he has that peace pipe there. It's like he's trying to offer you something. So I feel like something with that past life energy is trying to offer you something that's going to really help with the magic. Current environment, the Knight of Pentacles, you are doing the work. We know every day you're studying, learning, always trying to manifest for your highest and greatest good. Definitely doing your dreaming. Gaining clarity about what you do want in that masculine energy. We feel like you're very clear on what you want. Like when I was very clear, like this is my list. This very clear of it. And I feel like this person is going to be part of your spiritual path that you're walking towards. And I feel like the call to like the Native American energy is part of your path. So Corinne, I would investigate that. Like if there's whatever part of that energy calls you, like Dave's definitely been a shaman in a past life. See where your energy is with that, because we feel like that is something you're going to bring forward into your future. That's going to be a strong part of your path. Immediate future, the Magician, you have been manifesting like crazy. How your environment, the Four of Wands, is your oh, Corinne, you're setting up your life already as if it's already happened. We feel like that's what it already looks like. You have made the room for the person. Like when I made the room, when I like did the thing, I made room in my closet. I made space. I would pat my pillow at night, and like I made space for another person in my bed. I made for another space for that person in my life. And I feel like you are doing that. I feel like that's what it's saying. Your current environment is doing that. So if you've been doing it, keep doing it. Definitely always a great thing to do. And planting the seeds, how other people see you doing the work, planting the seeds of what you want. You're very clear on what you want. You're not shy, we feel, about what you want. And we feel like other people are aware that, you want to do the career thing and you want to be a wife and a mother, and that you definitely aren't hiding what you're planting. The hopes and fears. What are you afraid you're going to have to let go? Corinne, what are you going to have to let go of if you're in a relationship? It's not your freedom. Because I'll tell you, I never felt so free as when Dave and I began our relationship. I felt free to be myself. And I feel like there's something with that. Like there's something that, what are you afraid you're going to have to let go of when that happens? Because there has to be a belief there. I've been listening to a lot of Bashar lately, and it's about, you have to have definitions. Like we've been working on that with Dave. What's your definition of partnership? What is, Corinne, what is your definition of partnership? What is your relation, your definition of marriage? What is, do you feel like it's going to make you not have any, I feel like I'm like, Corinne, in the past, has anybody made you feel like a kept woman? Like I feel like I'm like on a short chain, like that. Just hadn't felt that way. And then has anybody made you feel like you couldn't authentically 100% shine your light, be yourself, and be the magic that is truly you? Because whatever you're afraid you're going to lose, you're not. The outcome is the Queen of Wands, which is about knowing that magic, stepping into your power. Oh, yeah. You got to decide, honestly, part of my thing with Dave is that I feel free. I want to feel free to be me. And you know what? You got to feel free to be you. A brand new opportunity. Are you ready to trust that? Are you ready to say, okay, this is all the stuff in my past. You know what? Walk over the fence and go on. Trust. Have fun. Like, she's like not having fun, but look, she's about to fall back in the water and have a lot of fun. Like, let go of those things that have held you back and held you down, and know that something reciprocal is coming. The King of Pentacles, somebody that's stable, solid, that's going to be absolutely fine with you being every part of yourself. And the underlying energy is, what do you got to let go of from the past? Because those 3 cups are the only thing stopping it from being those 2. And you have the Strength there with the Strength and the Judgment card. And the only person that's ever judging you is you from your past. Think of everything from the past as a reference point. And you get the Be Confident card. Smile, shine your light. There's only one you. Ask your angels. Your angels are always with you. And the Lean Back. Give them some space to feel your absence. You know, with that relationship, do you feel like there's no time for you to go freely be yourself? Or do you feel like if you're in that relationship, it's all in? And then your words are powerful. Your words create your reality. How is your self-talk? And then the water healing energy. Spend some time in or near the water and drink plenty of water. Something about being by the beach, or Corinne, do you live by the beach or by any kind of water? If there is, it's a great place to go meditate. I would go meditate and ask about this. Like, I would call in your ancestors, like, hey, because underneath that is the blessings and thanks. So I feel like there is a message there through a past life on a spiritual gift that you aren't even aware of yet. That sounds like fun, Corinne. So use homework for you is look at where what you feel like you lose when you get in a relationship. What part of you do you feel like, isn't, that you can't freely be and express? So, and we thank you for your donation. And Karen, we thank you for your donation. And we're going to get your question next as soon as we get these cleaned up. But Corinne, we feel like there's a really strong connection. Hey, Corinne, have you ever been to Sedona? We're going in December. We like to go. Our anniversary is the 12th, so we normally go so we're there during the week of our anniversary. So if you want to go to Sedona, Corinne, come to Sedona with us. And I say that because that Native American energy is very strong in that region. That's where I got my necklace from some Native American vendors. So, which I was called to wear today. So, Corinne, you have a very traditional life, traditional work. Yes. No, you have some woo-woo in you. Yeah, we go every December. We're actually going to Vegas in July or June for Dave's work. So we may slip over and go. He's got a conference there. So, but we feel like there's definitely some tie there to some energy that's a spiritual gift that you're not even aware of yet. And just know that I was a physical therapy assistant and I never thought this would be my life, but here we are. So just be open to the unknown with that. It's Celia's message. So, Karen, a Libra interested in a reading. Okay. Then we will just pull messages for you, Karen, and see what wants to come out. Karen, Celia says, do you know that we are about to have an eclipse in your sign? The moon will be in your sign. Thank you, Corinne. We hope you have a wonderful day as well. Yes. Because Karen, the first card you get is the card of indigo, mystery and mastery of life, which is, I feel like, are you an indigo child? We are the indigo children. That is our. Are you opening to the mystery and the mastery of your life? This, Karen, do you know I'm a twin flame reader? And when I met Dave, there was no doubt he was my person. And I feel like, I feel like my whole solar plexus is just lit up. And I feel like yours is being lit up. Do you know? And then the underlying energy with that is Archangel Sandoval, which is with you now, which is, the as above, so below. So with that, I feel like that's saying, you are connected in the 5D, and Archangel Sandoval is with you to bring that into the physical in the the below. So we feel like definitely yes, we are doing Karen because Karen donated. So just we feel like So he says do you have really a doubt? That's what she says. Do you have any actual doubt other than your past? And know that this is the unknown. This is the unknown. Are you ready? Yeah, we're so far both readings we've done have been donated. Corinne donated and Karen as well. We greatly appreciate. And apparently that's all it's going to give me out of that. But we stop with the card of passion, love for life. So and that indigo is definitely part of that, that twin flame group that is coming together now. Yeah. So it is now. Okay. So the 10 of Cups, current energy with the Queen of Cups. Definitely filling in that heart space. The foundation, the 10 of Pentacles. So far, we're at the 2 best 10s in the deck. So, yay! Yay! The immediate past was the Ace of Swords, new clarity, new inspiration, new action forward. So brand new forward movement. Headspace, 6 of Cups, the past. Don't bring your past into your future. Unless your past was really fabulous and you want to keep living that past. Focus on the new thing. Focus on what you do want. Write a little general story. Where would you like to be in 5 years? In general, would you like to be married with children? We're not even saying this person. Where would you like to be in 5 years? Would you like to be married? Would you like to be traveling the world? Where in general would you like to be in, 5 years? Because by doing that's going to bring you that victory. You want the 6 of Wands. So we like that 6 better than the 6 of Cups. But that 6 of Cups can be that energy from past life. But Celia says is just be aware of where you're don't bring your relationship patterns from the past into your present, because this relationship will be like no other relationship you've ever had. Like, you get the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. That's pretty good. Current environment, the Queen of Swords. Are you being a little guarded with it? Are you like not trusting? Be clear, but also be in that Queen of Cups place. Be open-hearted. You know, if in the past people gave you a reason to be not trusting them, if you project any of that, I don't trust you, your ego is going to give you reasons to not trust. So be clear on what you want to focus on. I want to focus on the love this person makes me feel in my heart. My whole, energetic system feels lit up. Be clear on where you want to focus. If this, like my relationship with Dave is different than any relationship I've ever had. And, every day I savored that. Every day I wrote a list of what I was grateful for. This relationship, the freedom it gave me to feel that I could be me. And I feel like that person does that for you. How other people see you, the Knight of Wands. Do they feel like you're moving quickly? Because the Knight of Wands, like with me and Dave, it was super quick. I mean, 2 months we were engaged, 6 months we were married. Like, it was like from day one, we were pretty much together almost 24/7. Like, it was during the middle of COVID. So it was just, he was working from home and I wasn't at the time working. So it was really fast, and some other people thought it was really fast. And if other people think it's fast, don't care. Have your own clarity, follow your own intuition, follow your own guidance. Everybody else's opinion is skewed based on their own perception and how it affects them. So if anybody thinks you're moving too fast with this person, thank you, but I'm following my heart. Acknowledge what they have to say, thank you, but which saying but negates the thank you, but really truly know that this is a relationship that's going to put you in your power more. Do you do spiritual work? What kind of spiritual work are you doing? Because this relationship, we feel, is just going to amplify it completely. And you get the choice to make. The Two of Wands, is this, do you trust it? Do you not? You get to choose. Is this something, is this my normal, everyday expected relationship? Or is this the unknown? You know what? I pick the unknown every time. Just what I've learned. We get the Palace of Swords, which is saying you have a lot of clarity right now. You've been doing your self-love with the Ace of Cups. The King of Cups, there's the Queen of Cups. Those are twin flame energies there. And the Two of Swords, is this person aware of that kind of energy? How do, don't necessarily put the typical label on this relationship, Karen. If this is your twin flame, you know what? We feel, I have to tell you a little bit of my story. You know what? I had what was called a catalyst. I had other relationships prior to Dave that had the runner chaser and some of the other things. So then when I got with Dave, we have different aspects of it, but it's not the same. And a lot of that other energy that I had with that other person, I don't have with Dave, and I don't have to worry about overcoming that because we just didn't have that energy. So don't think you have to fit into the regular box of the twin flame is what Celia's given me with this. She's like, don't think that you have to be cookie cutter. We're going to have runner chaser. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. It doesn't have to be. You've already learned so much and went through so much. Listen to your guidance. Trust. We're going to get you one of my Celia cards, but we feel like there's going to be a lot of communication. The wheel has gone forward. Are you meditating with communicating with your guides? Because they're going to really teach you how to move this cycle forward and amplify whatever your spiritual gifts are. So I don't know what they are, but I feel like they're going to be amplified. And then The best mantra I could definitely ever give you for a relationship, let it be easy. Mantra of the day. If this is meant for me, let it be easy. And, Abraham has a really good rampage about the ease of a relationship, which is, basically that, if this is meant for me, let it be easy, and have the faith and trust that God is bringing you that person that's the right person for you. That passion, that's the card underneath that was the air card, which is fly free, which we feel like this person makes you feel free. So follow your heart. Don't listen to other people. Their perspective is always about them. It's not about you. It's nothing personal. It's just everybody's perspective is based on them, their reference points. But we feel like definitely twin flame energy. So good luck. Have fun. Well, you have some gifts, as we all do. So do you meditate? I mean, you got the two best tens right there as your current, energy. Grab onto this and just totally like when I met Dave, he wasn't necessarily he was like, "What's an energy worker?" Because when I met him, that's what my thing said. And since then, I bought him one bowl, and now if I could show you his sound studio that he has from the inspiration of me buying him one singing bowl and pushing that energy forward in any way to give him the inspiration. So we all have gifts, and in the right time, you'll find what you're pulled towards in that way. But meditation would be my best advice ever. Connect to your guides. It makes the path so much easier. So we would like to definitely thank you for your donation. We greatly appreciate it. And about the one, we feel like, yes. So, you know what? We have to tell you something. We've been listening to the Bashar thing, right? And his thing about a lot of our beliefs are based on words. And Dave's been telling me, I'll try. And do you know what trying says? I told him I'm going to try to manifest $1 million. Does that mean I'm going to do it? I would love to, but that gives me an out to not. So we're actually working on taking that out of our vocabulary because it's a way to pigeonhole yourself energetically, unknowingly. We don't even realize, the things. That's from our life in the last 24 hours. We've been working on the try thing, not saying it, because either you do or you don't. You can take a Reiki course online. You can watch the videos on YouTube. It's $30 for the certification. You get the attunements. You can be a Reiki master. It's not hard to do. Free Reiki course. You can find it online. It's free for the videos, but to be certified and get the attunement, it's $30. It's worth it. You can go and take a really expensive class if you can afford it and do me and Dave are going to do an in-person one at either Mount Shasta or Sedona in the future. But I've been Reiki too for years. So know that you can do that. You have that ability. You don't have that desire for no reason. Oh, I have to ask, do your hands get hot? Like mine get like burning hot. Like if I'm on an energy place that's out of alignment, like my hands are like on fire. Like, so you're welcome. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for donating. Anyone else that would like a reading, let us know. We're doing coffee and cards, so it's just an oracle reading. If you do want a tarot, you do have to donate like Corinne and Karen did. So we will wait a moment, see if anybody else. You can go to my PayPal, or you can do Cash App. They're both in the description, or you can do a super chat right on the video where the dollar sign is. After you've done your donation, you can just post your question in the chat. Okay. Well, we got a couple of really good cards. The first card is the card of white, which is purity and innocence. It's a big diamond, which kind of is, a symbol of marriage. And then you get the card of Mother Earth, grounding and support, which we like both of those. So just based on those two out of the box, I would say yes. And we like the Leo moon. We're a Leo moon. So the Capricorn energy is like definitely that grounding energy. And then the card under that is the orange card, which is connected and attunement, which would be your sacral chakra. And we feel like it's definitely the the card under that was the Tree of Life, which is the energetic centers, throughout the body. I'm getting a message of like outside of the box. With the box there, it's kind of like a clear box on there. And I'm really hearing outside of the box. So is this a different kind of relationship than you would normally do? Is this outside of the box for you? I'll just tell you, Dave, my person, not like any other man I ever dated. A little completely different. So just outside of the box can be good, different than your normal pattern, the unknown. You get the Nine of Cups, which is personal wish fulfillment. That's a pretty good card. Crossed by the Ten of Wands, putting the burden down. Are you ready? Do you feel you have to sometimes sacrifice your happiness because of other people's burdens? And you feel like you can't speak your truth sometimes? Because I'm feeling very a big throat chakra activation. But the really good thing is this is a 10, so this is a time to put that burden down and stop sacrificing your personal happiness. Do you care what other people think? That's the burden. It's all skewed to their perspective. Are you worried about this person? Just like Karen, are you worried about this person because it's so different? The foundation is the Eight of Pentacles, which is about doing the work for this. It is about understanding that, and we have all three of the chakras right there. No, you don't care what other people think. If not, that's awesome. The immediate future or past, the Chariot, forward movement. Good. That's what I tell my daughter all the time. That's the best advice I could give. You don't care what anybody else thinks. The Headspace, the Queen of Pentacles. If you could dream your biggest dream about this relationship, what would it be? Because Queen of Pentacles is like wife and mother. Truly. The Ace of Wands, inspired action. And I'll just say, like, in the past, like that person's kind of holding themselves back. And in the future, she's like right out there, like being bold. This is who I am. This is what I want. So if in the past you've held yourself back from dreaming the big dream, know that you can have it all. You can have, if you're wanting a career and marriage and all of it, you can have it all. You really, truly can. Oh, so he says you can truly manifest the life and everything you want by taking all of, yes, you can take the action towards it. The Princess of Wands is about taking the inspired action towards that. Write it down. Say, I want to be a wife. I want to be a mother. I want, what do you want? I want my career to be balanced. I want to be able to set my own schedule with work so I can be there for my kids, or whatever it is you want. Generally, write it down. We are going to eclipse season, and it's huge life-changing times right now. Like, truly, like, follow this inspired action. It will, like, write it down, speak it out into the universe. Go out and meditate, especially under the moonlight is super duper powerful. We're having an eclipse on the 25th in Libra. That's about relationships. Are you ready to, like, bring in the relationship of your dreams, like commitment. Like for me, that is commitment. Like with that card right there, that is also crown chakra. That is that connection to your higher self and to source. Um, and we get the King of Pentacles. So we got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Be ready to be activated. Be ready. Because what other people see is the King of Pentacles coming in. So they're going to see this other person as your counterpart. So, yeah. The Hopes and Fears card is the Two of Wands. Dream, the biggest dream you could possibly dream, this can be better than that. Truly, truly can be better than your biggest dream. My life with Dave is better than I ever dreamed. Truly. Like, we went to Florida 5 times last year. We went to Sedona and we went to Colorado on vacation. I am doing this for my job. I am truly living my dream life. Like, for what I'm supposed to be doing on my mission and my purpose. Like, I'm living that dream life. And know, like, it can be better than anything you can ever dream. Like, know that's there. Like, put it out there. Like, I did a thing like 5 years before I met Dave, and I said, one of the things I wanted to do, I wanted to be doing this. I wanted to be being a healer. So now me and Dave are both Reiki masters. Like, I wanted somebody that was on mission with me. Dave's a sound healer. He does, sound therapy. You can have better than you ever dreamed. Just know, by just having faith in in the unknown. Yeah, this is different than anything before. And I love that it's different. Every day I'm so grateful. And like every day, say your gratitude for that person. Because the outcome is the wheel. Are you ready for a brand new cycle? Something completely different. The wheel is about the fixed energies. Are you ready for something stable? That's also, Leo's in there with that. Are you ready for a brand new cycle in love? We get the Hanged Man, the Knight of Swords, fastest moving energy in the deck, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So we feel like, where's lack in your life? Has it been lack of love, lack of commitment? Where is the lack? Because there's this Five of Pentacles. Like, where is the lack? Has it been this person? Because just know, there's the Emperor. He's here, like, here, present. And honestly, every day I meditate and I say a gratitude list for Dave. Like, I am so grateful. I'm going to tell you something. Where do you have that? Because it's only a mirror to you. Everybody is a mirror to you. I didn't think that. I kept attracting people that were non-committal. I did a focus wheel on commitment. I was like, how do I feel about commitment? Because the only thing that I kept, the only common thing was me. So it was, I had this. So they just mirrored it back to me. And this person is just mirroring it back to you. So look at, how do you feel? Do you feel like when you're in commitment, you lose your freedom? Do you feel like you can't be yourself? Like, you could totally look at this and work on this lack, like right there. Like, where is, what part are you fearing will be? And if that person doesn't want commitment, are you giving them all of the benefits of being in a committed relationship without the commitment? Like, because the card you get from Celia is fill up your cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. And if that person doesn't, you know what I did? I said to one person, I'm dating for marriage. Honestly. The next person I dated married Dave, literally, because your words are powerful. So literally, I told one person who was one of those non-committal people, and I said, I'm dating for marriage now. And that was the end of that. Seriously, like your words are so powerful. You can, and you have to do a focus wheel, general statements about it. It's an Abraham process, where do you know, how are the relationships of the other people you see? How has your past relationships been? And then you get the teacher wisdom, which is you are a light worker here to share your gifts of this journey. So as you're working and doing your healing work, you're meant to share those gifts. Like we learned all this by doing this, by going through it ourselves. So everything is kind of a reference point with that. And it's the same for you. So like, what is your I've been listening to Bashar. So what is your definition of commitment? What is your definition of partnership? What is your definition of, marriage? Look and see where those are at. Do you feel like when you're married, you completely lose your freedom? A lot of times a woman wants to get married because she needs that stability, and the man feels like that chasing of it. So they're going to pull it back. So honestly, the less you talk about marriage, the quicker it would come. But definitely that Emperor energy is there towards with the Justice card, which is the marriage, contract card. So, but we feel you got to look at this right here. What burden do you feel is blocking your personal happiness? What do you believe is blocking your personal happiness? What belief do you have is blocking it? Because it's a belief you have. After my first marriage, I had trust issues, and I didn't look at those, and it created that, and it created a cycle in my life. So you kind of have to go back and see what burden you're carrying that's stopping your personal happiness. Because truly, once you take a look and see this, because that's what we were asking about other people. And you know what? Most of the time, who's judging us? Us about ourselves. And as soon as you stop judging it and look at where your definitions are on things, what is your definition of commitment? Do you feel if you're in a committed relationship with somebody, you have to be with them? Because like it can move really quick. The Knight of Swords is the quickest moving thing in the deck after a time of no movement at all. Everybody is a mirror to you. So you have this issue. Whatever he has, you have. It's the great way this thing we have going on works. Like, yeah. But if he has if I have an issue with money, Dave has some kind of issue with money. If I have an issue with my self-love at the moment, Dave's having some kind of issue. The people in your lives are a reflection of you, truly. It's the craziest thing. But truly, that is how it all works. Truly, truly, truly. But if he's working on something, there's some energy with that you have before it can move forward. So. But truly in the simulation, everything is a mirror to you. You are very welcome. I mean, for a long time, I didn't think it was me, and I had no idea. And then I honestly, I did the focus wheel. I told somebody I'm dating for marriage, and then I married Dave. Like within that same year, all of it happened like remarkably. Hi, Elin. How are you doing? And I think the Dollface Diva, are you here as well? I don't know if she's still here. We are good. Do you have a question? We are doing coffee and cards, so we're just doing Oracle, unless you donate, which apparently every reading we've done so far has been donated because everybody's got a tarot reading until now. So Elin, how yeah, we can pull an oracle for you and see. And you get the card of action, movement needed. And you get the card of orange, which is connection and attunement, which is the sacral chakra. So, Elin, can you get out and do any kind of walking or movement? Or the first thing I heard was dancing. This person's clearly doing some stretching, some exercise. But that person's out running on the beach. So I feel like it's asking you to do some movement. Sometimes even just a little bit of gentle movement can get the energy moving. I have to tell you something. We just had this talk with somebody else. Do you know what? We've been listening to Bashar and having some really major breakthroughs just based on what definitions we have. The word try has built in like a fail-safe mechanism. Like, I'm going to try, like I told Dave, I'm going to try to win the lottery this week. I'm going to try to win $1 million. I'm going to try. I'm going to buy a ticket. I'm going to try. But that doesn't mean I'm going to do it. So, like, trying, when you say, I'm going to try, it's building in a fail-safe mechanism that I may or I may not do it instead of I'm going to, like, our words are so powerful. We just don't even realize how, like, I think that's why Celia was like dance, like gentle, like dance, just like, slow, easy, like easy dance, like even just like swaying in a chair, or like gentle, easy, like just slightly moving your body until it feels like you can make a bigger movement, but like not necessarily just the reciprocal motion of walking. So yeah, she's very specific on like the dancing, like will help. Like with therapy, with doing that, that's going to strengthen your core. As you strengthen your core, your back is going to feel better. I will do. We know you can do. And we know you love music, we hear. So he says, just do it. Don't try it, just do it. Good. We think it'll help. Me as a therapist, I definitely encourage that as well. So I think we've got everybody. If anybody else would, I think that was it. We're just doing the Oracle, unless you donate, then we're doing tarot. So I think that was it with the Oracle. So I think that's just do the movement, do some. It'll get your energy flowing, apparently. So Okay, we have been on a little over an hour, so we are going to take a little break. We would like to thank everybody that donated today and joined us. Everyone, have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.